Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Grace Grella Show. I am Grace Grella, your intuitive host, and I am so excited that you're here with us tonight. Tonight is awesome. Awesome. Why, you might ask? Because we have coming all the way from Texas, the one and only Raymond Guzman, the celebrity psychic medium healer that he is. Oh, and author, too. Let's not forget that. He's got Starseed Footsteps. Go get your copy. And not only that, he has cards. And I love it on the back of the cards. It says, "With these cards, I bless thee. May the power of the moon and magic of the stars help you receive the answers for your highest good." Aw, that is so sweet. Kind of like you, babe. Just sweet like you. And I know on the last program you said you have your new deck coming out next month in August. And I want you to tell everybody the name of this deck.
Absolutely. It is a 41, and thank you again, Grace. It's such a pleasure to be here. It is a 41 deck Oracle card deck, and it is called the Guiding Hearts Oracle. You've heard it here first. I haven't announced this name on any platform, so I'm giving you the exclusive. It is a passion project of mine. I worked on it for about 2 years. It is the follow-up to this Oracle card that you just presented. However, it's a little bit more, I like this one. It has a little bit more sass, like us. It's very sassy. The cards are very to the point. I feel like they will help. And I structured the cards based on my own personal experiences with clients, frequently asked questions. And I was just guided by spirit to create. I'm also an artist, by the way. I have taken many years of art in high school and in college, and one of my passion projects is to actually illustrate. So I didn't have time to sit down and obviously sketch all of these things. So I sketched them as stick figures, and I sent those ideas off to my illustrator, and he did an excellent, an amazing job, which is the same illustrator for the Starseed Footstep Oracle cards, Alex Bajelka. So he's amazing, and I'm just so excited to finally unveil this project and share it with everyone. They will be available sometime in August, and I will be making that announcement very, very shortly.
Well, they can always just go to your website, right? And
Absolutely.
Okay, so, and your website is www.raymondguzman.net?
Yes, you got it.
So everybody, you just go there. That's the, the source. I want to say, the source for everything Raymond, okay, and the Ray of Sunshine. And whether you want to contact him for a reading or to get his book, his cards, whatever insight and information you need, you can find there at Ray's website, which is awesome. You can also please follow him on his Instagram platform. He does live shows. I was blessed to do was 3 weeks ago? I'm trying to time.
About 2 weeks ago, yes, you're absolutely correct.
Okay, and a soul chat, and it was awesome. The first time I did that format, and I loved it. It was very quick. It was very Gemini energy. It was like, quick, let's get to it, And I worked very well with that. And after being unscripted and live for over 22 years on TV, you learn to speak rapidly and get to the point and, PDQ, okay? So it was perfect for me to be on that platform with you. And you were such a gracious host. I hope that I'm reciprocating in kind. And hopefully you can give Elisa some fabulous information. She's a Sag, and she's on the phone for you right now, Ray. So Elisa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, and I'm so excited to get through. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Elita. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to connect with you. What is your question, please?
Well, I just want to know, just general how things are going for me, and I know you can't give any medical, but I do want to tap in with my health.
Okay. You have a lot of different energy. different things going. As far as your health, again, I have to state my disclaimer that this is not a diagnosis, not a doctor. This is just spiritual that I'm giving to you. Always consult with a professional. But I did get something around hormones. So immediately what popped in was hormones and the lower abdominal area. This could also be the reproductive area. I don't know if this will make sense to you, but I do feel like there's some couple of things that are going on that is causing inflammation, possibly even affecting things that are very common, like weight and things of that nature. Energy levels as well. I feel like your energy levels fluctuate completely. Where are you from? May I ask where you're from? What state?
New York.
Okay. Because I keep seeing a pool, or I kept hearing something with Las Vegas. So I don't know what it is with Las Vegas.
Oh, my goodness. My husband wants to go to Las Vegas in October.
Do it. This is spirit validating that you need to go to Las Vegas, because I kept feeling the pull and I kept seeing Las Vegas, and they're like, tell her Las Vegas. So I honestly feel like you need to go. I think it's good for you because your energy right now, it's almost like you get a little irritated by certain things that people do, and if that makes sense, around you. It's not that you don't, that you have a temper or things like that, but you have the way that you see things is very different than other people, and that's not a bad thing. I'm the same way like you, and I just feel like if things are not done a specific way, and you have to keep repeating yourself and keep, following up, you're like, why are you not on my level? So I get some frustration around some of the creative aspects for you. I feel like for you, it's more about having more free time for yourself. So I also feel like there's something with I don't know if this will make sense to you, but I keep feeling almost like there is something within the living space that you live in that needs to be changed, or some construction that will go on at some point as well. But for you, you come through almost like what is it more that I need to do? Like when it comes to like career or doing something around that area, I kind of feel like for you, you're more of a healer like us, like Grace and myself. So I feel like your path would be anywhere in the healthcare industry, but it doesn't even have to be that. I see you very spiritual. So I get almost like you would be doing like spiritual work. I feel like you're very gifted as well. You come in with very strong intuitive abilities. So I feel like in some way you're going to be of service if you're not already, but I feel like it's something to do with health as well. I don't know if that will make sense. Like, I don't know if you were at one point when you were younger, you wanted to go into nursing, because I kept seeing something with healthcare for some reason. And I don't know if that will make sense to you, but I feel like whatever you do, you're not necessarily entirely happy. I feel like there's some kind of stagnation around this. So you're trying to find ways of changing that. And I feel like you will. There's a big change coming for you in your career, or in that area of what your hobbies, the things that you do and you're focusing on. Does that make any kind of sense to you?
Only the spiritual part, and the health part you hit upon, because I have chronic fatigue syndrome.
Okay. That makes sense.
And I was hoping that there's more I could be doing, because I do look for alternative medicine routes to support my body.
Well, I do feel like you will find the right practitioner. There is a female out there that you will be contacting, and I do feel like there's some new, naturopathic type of things that you're going to be connecting to that will help you.
Right. And when you say I'm gifted, I have to tell you that I get messages through dreams sometimes, not always, but they really, really come to light.
Yes, that means that you were born with these intuitive gifts. I would say you're a medium as well. A lot of mediums, believe it or not, we get a lot of information through our dream time. So spiritual visitations. But that's what I kind of feel like you're going to go more on the spiritual route. But when I said medical, like healthcare, that was almost like I see things at the soul level. So for me, it's almost like that was a calling, or that would have aligned with your true soul purpose here on earth, which doesn't mean that if you're doing anything else, that it's necessarily wrong. But that's what I kind of see for you. It would have been like, and when I say healthcare, it doesn't have to be like medicine, nursing. It could also be like coaching or, social services, something in that area where you're being of service to other people. But that's what I kind of get for you. I feel like in some ways you need to change it up so that you can feel a little bit better. Because I think part of your health issues is also connected to what you do now. Can you tell me what you do now?
I actually don't work because I haven't been well, and then I moved. I used to live on Long Island in New York. Now I live in Manhattan.
Yeah. I feel, though, that even though you have some limitations, I feel like, again, you're being called to do something along the spiritual work or spiritual line. So this could be like Reiki, working on some level with your intuition. I don't know, but that's what I get. That's
okay,
what I get
have taken Reiki courses in the past, so it's interesting that you mentioned that.
Yeah, I feel like what you will need to do is do something like that, because Spirit, ultimately, what they're telling me is that they want you to kind of exercise your abilities, use them. I think once you do, a lot of your health issues are going to kind of correct themselves. Or if not, I mean, it's not going to be like 100% corrected, because these are lifelong issues that you have, but they, on some level, they will be alleviated, like some of the pain, some of the fatigue, things of that nature. But Spirit wants you to utilize your purpose, your soul purpose, which is to bring healing.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Take care.
Good night.
Good
You
night.
too.
Bye.
Bye.
Jackpot. Okay, so that was just awesome. You know, to encapsulate it in 50 words or less, you basically said, use it or lose it, babe. Okay? And it's so important for people to realize that it's in the giving that we receive. So it's like metaphysician, heal thyself. And when you, so many people say you want to get out of depression, go help somebody else. Because the energy that is given to you when you are serving and being of service is very healing. So I think that's awesome. And before we get to the next caller, I noticed that Lorraine Lazito wrote in and to us, and she said she was nervous about, she had a canceled flight but it's rescheduled to leave this coming Saturday. But she's just a little nervous. Oh, well, it was canceled. Now it's rescheduled. Is it going to be okay? And I feel it's going to be fine and dandy. And I think that the angels were protecting her, and that's why it got canceled in the first place. And that come Saturday, it's smooth sailing. So no worries, Lorraine Lazito. The angels are with you, especially your daughter in spirit. And she'll make sure that you're flying the friendly skies, no problemo, okay? And Mitchell Tolentino, he says, this is a great show because of you, Ray, all right? Ray of Sunshine, and he wants remedies for his foot, soreness, and pain. Well, first of all, podiatrist, Mitchell. You know, we're not doctors. However, if it's just the normal aches and pains, a nice warm Epsom salt foot bath can work wonders. Put some essential oils in there, you're good to go. But really, if it's that bad and bothering you, I think you got some bone spurs going on in your heels. Intuitively, that's what I'm being shown. So you need to make an appointment with a podiatrist, Mitchell. Okay, now, Ray of Sunshine and I, we can point you in the right direction, but you're the one who are, everyone, you're always the ones in control. All of your healing, that's under your control, all right? Everybody else is a facilitator, okay? Remember that. Take your power back and heal yourselves. You can do this. All right, now we're gonna take, I think Nancy's on the phone. Hello, Nancy.
Yes, hi, Grace?
Yeah.
Oh, Grace, it's so just praying that you would come on. my goodness gracious, Grace.
Hi, Nancy. Well, you're so lucky you got through because Ray is here tonight, and he is just awesome.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. It's
Yeah,
not
why
as
don't you
awesome as you. Well,
ask him a question. Ask him a question,
right.
Nancy.
All right. The question is, I need a vacation. I need a getaway, and I'm overwhelmed because I'm traveling solo, and I'm overwhelmed with all the choices, with all the high costs, and the timing because I'm not sure if I should do something for the holiday because I don't want to be alone, and yet traveling alone is a big turnoff. And so I just keep going around and around and around, and I know I really need to do something, and I'm just, again, I'm too overwhelmed. So do I take 2 small vacations? Do I take 1 big one? I don't know where to go. I don't know when to go. All right, that's the question.
I love it. Hi, Nancy. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for calling in tonight. It's such an honor to be reading for you. Immediately, are you based out of New York as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because I felt several things. Okay. So I felt like there is a lot of you maybe looking, or you should be looking at the month of December. So I felt like
Yes.
November and December, but I felt December more positive, like there was more of a pull of your energy towards December. And
Okay.
I kept feeling Florida come up for some reason. So I kept seeing Florida. But then I also kept seeing like an island, so somewhere more tropical, more warmer. This could be like Cabo San Lucas or Cancun, those 2 areas. I don't know. But I also kept, those are 3 different locations that I mentioned, I believe. But it will be somewhere where it's warmer. And I also feel very tropical. And I do feel like you should do, I feel like you should do 1 vacation. I think if you do 2 mini ones, you will be burned out. I don't know why I get that, but I just feel like you are very much about like, I need 1 major thing. And I keep getting like, it would be almost between 4 to 7 days, but you feel guilty on some level of taking that long. Like there's something about like you always having commitments or always being busy, people needing you on some level. So it's like you don't want to necessarily take too many times away. So when you do go on this vacation, you need to make sure that nobody bothers you, because I think that you are always like the person that people go to, and it's good, but you need your own time. Like you definitely need it.
Yes, I do need it, but I'm traveling solo, and I'm not really comfortable with that. So I keep talking myself out of, going anywhere because it's uncomfortable.
I know. Well, no, I think that you are being pushed by spirit to get out of that comfort zone. I honestly do feel that. And I feel like you will take 1 big vacation. Everything will be fabulous. Like, I feel like you will actually be making friends on this, even though you're very private at times. I feel like for the most part, you're a very private person. But
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to push you out of your shell. And it's also very cathartic and healing for you to take that leap. So, yeah, I keep feeling, though, like it's not very, very far from the USA for some reason. So I don't see like Europe, but, of course, free will can change things, even though Ray said tonight. But I kind of feel like it's more warmer, and I kept getting a pull south for some reason for you.
Okay.
Why don't you check Puerto Rico out?
What'd you say, Grace?
Puerto Rico.
All right.
Check it out. I think that there's, Ray said he saw someplace tropical. And at first I went to Florida and Disney World. I know that's crazy. That's the first thing that popped into my head. And you're never alone
Florida
in Disney
too.
World. You're never alone at Disney World. There's always a lot of people there. But there's, I know there are people, travel agents who deal with singles who, and I keep seeing the old movie, one of my favorite movies, Now Voyager, with Bette Davis.
Yeah.
And a great movie, right? And she has to embark and go out on this cruise by herself, and she meets the love of her life. So it's about keep that in mind, because I feel what Ray's feeling, and it's like it can open up doors. It can bring love into your life. You need to allow this. You're a Scorpio. You're a Scorpio. You always want to be in control. and that's your comfort zone. But, you know, surrender in faith. The universe is in control. We're never in control. You know, so it's know the angels have you. They got you, girl. They got you back. It's like just go and know that you're safe, you're protected, and some lasting love can be brought into your life through this trip. And I keep seeing the fall. I keep seeing October.
Oh, I love the fall. That's my favorite time of the year.
Yeah. So it's. I think the angels are going to direct you to the right and perfect situation. Get back to us. Let us know, because I think we're on the frequency with you, and it's always great to hear the feedback and say, oh, guess what? You guys aren't crazy anymore. Guess what happened? You know. So
you know, I got faith in you, Grace.
Oh, thank you, love. Well, thank you. That means so much. Come from a Scorpio, that is like gold, and I'm very blessed to hear you say that, and grateful. And get back to us, babe. I know you're going to be a very happy camper in October. Okay.
Thank you, Grace. Thank
You're welcome,
you, Ray.
love.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Thank you.
Woohoo! I love it when we make people happy, Ray. Isn't this great?
Me too.
Oh, Ray, Alexis Grant wrote in and said, are there any messages for her? She's a beautiful woman. Her name is Alexis Grant.
Alexis Grant. Do you have a date of birth? Maybe like the day, the month, and the year. I'm sorry, the month and the day.
Alexis,
Or a sign.
if you're still watching, can you give us your birthday, month, and day, love, and we'll get right back to you. All right. Okay. Mitchell got back to us here, Ray. Said it's for his mother that's in pain with the foot situation. He said he got his mother Epsom salt and put it in the water, and it has worked. And he wants me to thank you as well. And he's hoping for financial luck and a car. And all of the above, Mitchell. Anyway, we have liftoff here from Alexis is a Taurus, April 23rd.
There's something coming in around love. So I don't know if she's currently like single or looking for someone, or she is in a relationship, but I get there's a lot of focus on her love life with Alexis. I feel like she is potentially, still holding on, because her energy feels like there's somebody from the past or possibly in the present, but somebody that is, I would feel like it's no longer around her. But there's still like thoughts about this person. There's still like a pull to this person for some reason. And then she's on a quest of kind of like looking, for her own path, what she should be doing, if she's making all the right decisions. And the answer is yes. But I feel like her love life is very spicy come this fall and also next year as well. So I feel like if whatever's going on in her love life, it's going to get spicy. If nothing is going on, no action, there is about to be, because I kept hearing love, love, love. And then they show me flames, like the emoticons, Grace, that we use when we text. So I get that for her. I also feel, like there's something about a child, or a question about a child for some reason. So I don't know if she has children again, but
well,
this
she
may
definitely
be
validated that she's looking for love, honey.
Okay. Because there's also something coming in with a child. I don't know if this is her or it could be someone in her family, but there are some worries about a child that will be resolved, is what I keep hearing from
And she
Spirit.
says you're right on everything, but of course you are. This is
Thank
Ray
you.
of Sunshine here, people. Ray knows what he's doing. Whoop, whoop. Alexis.
But everything's going to look good for her. Like, I feel like she just needs to trust the process. Just trust the process, if you're hearing me. Believe in yourself, because you got it going on, girlfriend. Like, you are on fire. Just like practice self-love. I think that's the biggest message. Self-love, and pamper yourself. Don't feel like it's selfish. Start putting yourself before everybody else, because you earn that. Like, you deserve that. So I think once you start doing that, things are going to get very spicy with love life, let's just say.
And that's putting it mildly, Alexis. Whoop, whoop, turn the heat on. Whoa, girl, you go, girl. You got it going on. You know you do. And
He's got that divine
and he's-
feminine going on, which is very pulling to the divine masculine side.
Okay, now, so Alexis, everything fabulous for you. Real quick, because we're running out of time here. But Melissa, ILP, Brengel, wants to know if you have any feelings about loved one in spirit for her, Ray?
What's her name again?
Melissa, ILP, Brengel.
Okay, there is definitely somebody that passed before their time. It was very sudden or unexpected is what I keep feeling. I keep feeling like this is a female in spirit around her. I do feel like this person and her maybe have some things that were left unsaid. Or there's like some loose ends that haven't, like she hasn't received closure, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Also kept seeing an area that would have been very like a lot of trees in the back, at least a tree. I don't know why. There's a connection to like a very wooded area as well. So I don't know. And I kept seeing that this person that is coming through, they had some connection to, I want to say like rural or outskirts for some reason, but they're around her, they are guiding her. It is a female. I do get that.
Okay, but I think you're picking up, she had a brother that passed before his time in 9/11, and he was so sweet that I think that's why you're picking him up, the feminine energy. But, she lives, where she lives, there's a lot of trees and it's beautifully wooded. So you're picking up the vibe there, babe. Melissa, please know she said yes and yes to you. So it's everything is yes. Everything's coming up fabulous with our ray of sunshine. Everybody, I don't know where time goes. This is cray, but we will have him back. Don't worry. We all love you, Ray. If you want to get in touch with him, www.